Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. Today I'm joined by
Lee Abraham. Hi.
Lee's joined us again with one of his new purchases, which is, what do we name this? Lee's Lolly Loot.
I'll
explain it again just in case this is someone's first time, and then this is going to be the last time that I'm going to explain it. So Lee likes buying affordable gear and making the most out of it, which is basically what everyone should be doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, indeed.
So what have you bought today?
So I've bought over the brand new released Ampero Mini from HOTONE, whatever they're called.
It's tiny.
It is tiny.
So what is it?
It's they describe it as a guitar modeler multi-effects.
Okay. Should we hear it?
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah, that's the. It's based on a matchless chieftain, that one, and that's the clean channel. Sounds pretty good.
The last time you came over, you brought over your little Zoom unit, yeah. Which sounded great actually, mm-hmm. But it was quite underpowered.
Yep.
Have you noticed any sort of DSP issues with this?
Not really. No, you can have up to 9 effects in a block.
Right. Well, let's max it out. Let's max it out and let's see what it can do.
So we've got an amp running at the moment. We've got a cab running. We've got a delay and we've got a reverb.
Okay.
So we could have, for instance, on effects number 1, we could have.
Give me a nice compressor.
Compressor, yeah.
Sounds great.
Cool. Okay. Let's go to effects number 2. What do you fancy on effects number 2? Like a tube screamer maybe, or a drive of some kind?
Give us a drive of some sort.
So we've got this one called the Zen Garden, which I quite like.
Okay, go on, see that one.
What's it like when you back the guitar volume off?
Not great.
No? Okay.
Because what it's doing is it sounds like it's still a distorted tone. Still got that sort of fuzzy undertone to it. It sounds alright. It's fine.
Okay.
What else we got?
Well, let's have a look. So it's like modulation type stuff. A chorus, for instance.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
So that's more or less just about everything on, really.
Okay,
and we're not getting any error messages or anything.
Can we turn well, let's see if we can get a sound that I would use out of it, or we would use out of it.
Yeah.
Let's turn that chorus off.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get like a nice sort of drive tone.
Yeah.
So what amps have you tried that you like?
Okay, let's just turn these two. Shall I leave the compressor on? Or?
Yeah. Leave that on.
Leave the compressor on.
Okay. Hides all my flaws.
Turn the drive off. Right. Okay. So let's go to our amp list.
Yeah.
So we start with a Tweed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bassman. Try a Vox.
It's going to take my ears out.
That's razor sharp, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, right, let's go for something. Let's try some Marshalls, shall we? Marshall 45.
That's horrible.
It sounds like it's been put for a bass cab.
That's absolutely awful.
What about Marshall 45 jumped?
Okay.
No.
Next.
Okay. I'll take you to one that I think sounds pretty good, which is the Friedman.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's the thing about these things, is that they always do the high gain stuff.
Yeah.
Really, really well.
Yeah. And it's the low gain, mid gain stuff that they can't really quite get right.
Never get it. It's so far, it's all right. I think. How much are they?
You can currently get them from the manufacturers actually for $189 on eBay.
So you can buy it for $189. I mean, that's great. It's worth the money. I think if I could just use that as an effects unit, I think it's really usable. I love the form factor.
Yeah, it's great. That's what attracted me to it. And it comes in different colours as well. So
I
chose the green.
Good choice.
Apparently green goes well with ginger hair. Apparently.
Let's hear some more amps.
What about a Marshall 900?
I like it. Okay, can we take the... Okay, let's... I know Marshall JCM 900, so let's get that amp.
Yeah.
Let's turn the presence down.
Yeah.
Right.
Is it the cab maybe that we're...
Well, let's try some different cabs, because at the moment I think it's... what else can you buy for that sort of money? There's not a lot that you can buy for that sort of money.
So we're currently on the UK traditional 4x12. Let's try the UK modern 4x12.
Okay. No.
Greenbacks?
It's better. Right. Okay. Next.
I can tell you're not that impressed.
I'm not overly impressed with it.
Okay. Let's pick that. So that's the Soldano Cab. Let's pick the Soldano Amp as well.
Nice. I don't like, the thing that I don't like doing is I don't like not liking a piece of equipment that someone brings over.
Right.
I'm not a massive fan. You know, everything you bring over, there hasn't been anything that I haven't gone, I like that, I really like that. Especially for the money. And this is one of the more expensive items, I would say, that you've brought over.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I'm not a massive fan.
So what is it that you don't like? Is it the sound? Is it the feel? Is it the reaction? Under the
Okay,
fingers?
well let's talk about that. I think the feel's pretty good actually, but it sounds to me. It sounds to me like things haven't progressed. You know, like when you plug into, and I know that you and I are both fans at the moment of the Tonex pedal.
Yep.
That feels like things have gone to the next step.
Mm-hmm.
It almost feels like we've gone back 10 years and we're plugging into something that was about
right.
sort of. That doesn't feel. It feels good. I don't think the amps or the effects are doing it for me. But that's just me.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean that it's not doing it for someone else.
That's quite interesting you say that actually, because HOTONE, whatever they call it, Ampero. Let's call it Ampero.
Let's do that.
So Ampero, this is based on Ampero 1. So the actual chips and the algorithms inside are based on Ampero 1. Which is reasonably old technology now. It's been out for 4, 5, maybe even 6 years now. They have recently released Ampero 2, which is a slightly bigger unit. It's a lot more expensive.
Right.
And so they released obviously Ampero 1, then they released Ampero 2, and now they've released this Ampero Mini, but this Mini is based on the technology which was in number 1.
Right.
So a few people have made comments and said, why have you released a brand new unit which is based on, if you leapfrog over your latest product and go back to the one before?
Yeah, I mean, it feels to me like they've released something that, yeah, it isn't updated. It isn't as good as modern tech stuff, which is a shame, because I think they could do that. If a company is just rehashing old technology, I don't think that's a good thing.
Right. Yeah.
And that's a shame. So you take this out live.
Yep.
And you've got a Tonex pedal, which is my favourite thing.
Yep.
So tell me why you take this out as opposed to taking the Tonex pedal and all that sort of stuff.
So when I take the Tonex pedal out, it comes on a pedal board, obviously, and I've got other pedals with it. One of which is a delay. I can't live without a delay when I play live.
You're not the only
solos. One. Yeah. So and when it comes to, obviously, you get to a solo section in a song, you've got a couple of buttons to press there on the floor. So you've got, if you're on a clean sound or just a regular distorted sound, you've got a button to push on the Tonex to take you to your lead channel, and then you've got a delay sound to the delay pedal to kick in as well. I do like the convenience when you're using one of these multi effects. I do like the convenience of like lead sound, one button.
Say you get to a venue.
Yeah.
And you don't like your lead sound, or it's a bit bright, or there's something you want to tweak. Mm-hmm. With that, which I love the screen, don't get me wrong, I love that. That's a great sort of studio tool. It's great. It's all there.
Yeah.
You push the screen. Let me go and get my Tonex pedal. Let me go and get my Tonex pedal board. I can go, okay, well, I can turn up the mid, do all the treble, get it set up. I get it set up for the gig.
Yep.
If I want more reverb, I just turn up the reverb. More delay, more compression, or whatever I want to do, I can do that all from the knobs that are built in front of me. The thing I think that you would really like is a switcher.
Yeah.
Because then you can change the patches from the switcher via MIDI to, say, Tonex or whatever you're using.
Yeah.
And then you've got all of that convenience. Mm. But for me, I mean, we haven't tried. One thing we haven't tried is plugging a overdrive pedal in front of that. Mm. So the first thing that I notice is it's doing something weird to the input. It feels like there's almost like a clean signal going through as well.
Right, okay.
Can you hear sort of... Yeah, you have a go. You play through it. You make it sound great. It's just me. So that just shows you. I think that's it. I think it's, for some people it's great and some people it's not. And
it's maybe a combination of, you know, when you're playing and listening, you're expecting to hear something that maybe isn't there. But when you're just listening, you're just kind of going, well, yeah, no, that sounds all right.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
It sounds great when you're playing it. It just sounds terrible. Maybe that tells you something.
But it comes in 6 really, really nice colours.
And that is the reason why everyone should buy one.
And it's really small.
No, I love the form factor.
And that screen is great. You know, in terms of, I mean, I've used touchscreen stuff in the past which has been laggy and it's been really difficult to use. This thing has been you know, it's so intuitive to use. I mean, it was interesting when you started using it about 10 minutes ago, you were kind of, oh yeah, so it goes, oh yeah. And you were kind of instantly using it.
Yeah.
You know, it's really intuitively laid out and the screen is fantastic. The HD screen you get with this is really good. It's really sharp and it's quick. And
I've just checked it on the camera, actually, what you can see, and it is a fantastic looking screen. I think they've got the form factor, they've got the screen, everything looks absolutely fantastic. It even comes with these little
pedal toppers.
So you don't hurt your unshoed feet.
Yeah, so if you're Stephen Wilson, who likes to play barefoot on stage.
Do you reckon who that's who they've made this for?
Yeah, possibly. What were the pedal toppers?
Well, I really hate not loving every piece of gear that comes in the studio, but that for me is
it's a bit of an also-ran.
Huh?
Bit of an also-ran.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, mate.
Not really leading the pack.
But Lee's brought over a guitar, which we're going to do in the next video, which I think is absolutely killer. Anyway, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. Really hope you guys got something out of this. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click on the bell button and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul.
I'm Lee.
And see you next time.